something big could be about to happen at Newcastle United. The club's backroom is buzzing, and a transfer market move could catch many by surprise. Fans have already started speculating about a potential signing that might land at St. James Park. And if the rumors are true, we're talking about a name no one expected. A signing of this magnitude could completely change the direction of Newcastle for next season, and the club's management is already evaluating how to make this possible. By the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, now is the perfect time. Here, you'll stay up to date with all the latest Newcastle news, always with fresh and exclusive updates. So, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Now, back to the topic. Newcastle has been putting together a solid campaign in the Premier League, but the need to strengthen the squad is clear. Eddie Howe has been working smartly in the market, looking for signings that can elevate the team without jeopardizing the club's finances. A backup striker for Alexander Isak and a creative midfielder to strengthen the middle of the park are key priorities for the upcoming transfer window. Names like Victor Boniface have already been mentioned, but now an unexpected possibility has arisen, and it comes straight from Manchester City. Pep Guardiola is reshaping his squad, and some players could be on their way out. One of these names is none other than Jack Grealish. Yes, the English midfielder who cost City £100 million might be available on the market, and Newcastle appears to be a potential destination. Grealish hasn't managed to establish himself as a regular starter, and his departure has already been discussed behind the scenes at the Etihad Stadium. The question now is, will Newcastle be able to make this deal happen? The club's financial situation is a significant factor. To bring in Grealish, Newcastle would need to raise funds, either through player sales or adjusting the wage bill. The player currently earns around £300,000 per week, a figure that's high by the Magpies' standards. For him to wear Newcastle's shirt, Grealish would need to accept a significant pay cut. However, there is one crucial detail that could make all the difference. Eddie Howe is a huge admirer of the English midfielder's talent and sees him as a key piece to strengthen the team's midfield. The prospect of seeing Jack Grealish at St. James Park is exciting, but there are still plenty of hurdles to overcome. Manchester City would likely be open to negotiating for a much lower price than the £100 million they originally paid, which could make the move more feasible. Newcastle, on the other hand, needs to decide if they are ready to make that investment and whether the player would be willing to embrace the club's project. If this deal goes through, Newcastle will be taking a huge step in their ambition to become one of the Premier League's giants. What do you think, fans? Would Grealish be a good addition to the squad? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Oh, and if you've made it this far and haven't subscribed yet, you know what to do. Subscribe now to stay on top of everything happening at Newcastle United.